Shalom, it's David Benkof, the Broadway Maven. In February 1998, I demolished a well-known Hollywood know-it-all on his show Win Ben Stein's Money. Here are some of my best moments, including the showdown at the end. Watch Ben's face when he realizes I'm going home with his $5,000. So many stories to tell about that day. After the video, I'll share 5 of them.
Contestant number 1, and David is a historian. I didn't know they still had those. He wrote the book, Modern Jewish History for Everyone.
That's correct. For you too.
Are you Jewish, David?
Yes.
From the Afrikaans for earth pig, what long-snouted mammal is the only member of the tubuli dentata order? David.
Aardvark.
Yes, yes, yes. And David breaks onto the board. Which U.S. journalist wrote the 1973 bestseller, The Best and the Brightest, about U.S. involvement in Vietnam? David.
Halberstam.
Right. What is the term for a medical examination of a body after death? David.
Autopsy?
Yes, exactly.
Whoever has the highest score at the end of this round, whether it be Mogan or not so Mogan David or Curly Neal, goes on to play against Ben one-on-one for $5,000. What chemical company was originally founded in 1802 as a gunpowder plant near Wilmington, Delaware? David.
DuPont.
DuPont is absolutely...
How about a fatal case of joggage?
All right, for $400. In 1984, what author of the complete book of running dropped dead while jogging? David.
Fix.
Fix is right.
Whoa.
He didn't put that part in the book, though.
Let's go with the only New Yorker stiffer than Rudy Giuliani.
For $300 of Ben's money, a sculpture of the Greek god of forethought gazes over the skating rink in New York City's Rockefeller Plaza. What god is it? David?
Prometheus.
That's right.
Whoa.
Greeks have a god for everything. Forethought.
Let's go with Eddie Murphy's Law.
All right, for $300. Which columnist successfully sued Paramount Pictures claiming he co-wrote the original story for the Eddie Murphy film Coming to America? David.
Buchwald.
That's right. Ben feels he rang in rather quickly.
I am trying to ring in on all
Well,
of them.
the mind is quicker than the
Yeah,
thumb, I
guess
guess.
so.
What term is given to a collection of living things in the environment in which they live? David?
Biome.
No. Neil?
An ecosystem.
Yes, ecosystem's absolutely right.
And now we reach the final financial crush. You, David, maybe within moments of winning all $5,000 of my money. God, you look happy about that. That is if you're smarter, quicker, and luckier than I am.
Now we'll see if David can win $5,000 of Ben Stein's money.
Congratulations, David. Now we're down to just you against just me. And you'll be happy to know that the judges, in their wisdom, have ruled that your answer of biome was acceptable, which means you've taken an extra $200 from me. Congratulations, David. Now, that $1,850 you have is yours to keep no matter what happens, but now you have a damn good chance, a very good chance, to walk out of here with all $5,000 of my cash that Jimmy is now wheeling in this safe, and all you have to do is beat me in what we call the best of 10 best of knowledge. Could you explain to the group, please, Jimmy?
Only if you play catch with me, Daddy.
All right.
Thanks. I'm going to ask Ben and David the same 10 questions. David, if you can answer more of them than the mighty Mr. Stein, his $5,000 will be yours. You want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
You're shorter than I'd imagine, David. I tower over him. All right, to the booths, gentlemen. To the booths. Come on. All right. All right, David. You're a happy little person, aren't you? David, you ready?
I'm ready.
We have 60 seconds and 10 questions. Let's begin. In what rock opera would you hear the song Pinball Wizard?
Tommy.
Yes, in 1864, what famous urban park opened the first zoo in the U.S.?
Central Park.
Yes, who commanded the Roman army that invaded Britain in 55 B.C.?
Caesar.
Be more specific.
Julius Caesar.
Right. What mercenary soldiers have acted
Hessians.
as the Pope's bodyguard in Vatican City since the 1500s?
Hessians.
No. What English minister wrote The Pilgrim's Progress?
Bunyan.
Yes. What 1854 bill nullified the Missouri Compromise?
The Kansas-Nebraska Act.
Right. In 1993, who was the first woman elected Prime Minister of Canada?
Campbell.
Yes. What animal is the mascot for the University of Georgia?
Uga.
Yes. Kibo is the highest peak of what famous Tanzanian mountain?
Kilimanjaro.
Yes. How many sides does a tetrahedron have?
13.
No, that is not right, but very good. You got 8 out of the 10. The ones you missed were 4. And Swiss guard guards the Pope. And let's check Ben. Ben? Here, Ben. Here's a ball.
Oh, thank you.
Enjoy, because that's the only thing you're going to have left when this is over. The number you have to beat is 8.
Oh, God.
You've got 60 seconds to do it. 10 questions. Let's begin.
Okay.
In what rock opera would you hear the song Pinball Wizard?
Tommy.
Yes. In 1864, what famous urban park opened the first zoo in the U.S.?
Central Park.
Yes. Who commanded the Roman army that invaded Britain in 55 B.C.?
Hadrian.
No. What mercenary soldiers have acted as the Pope's bodyguards in Vatican City?
Swiss guards.
Yes. What English minister wrote The Pilgrim's Progress?
Don.
No.
John Donne?
No. What 1854 bill nullified the Missouri Compromise?
Oh, the Emancipation Proclamation?
No. In 1993, who was the first woman elected Prime Minister of Canada?
God, I don't know.
What animal is the mascot for the University of Georgia?
Bulldogs.
Yes. Kibo is the highest peak of what famous Tanzanian mountain?
K2. No, Kilimanjaro.
Yes. How many sides does a tetrahedron have?
12.
No. How do you maintain those washboard abs? Ben, come on out of the booth. I'm terribly sorry, but we have a winner in David. David with 8, Ben with 5.
Thank you for playing so well. David, I bow to your superior knowledge. I'm impressed. I'm humbled. I hate you. Get out of here. Take this money and
How
leave.
sad you've made me.
Now, I know you've ruined my day, and now I challenge all of you out there to ruin my day again.
First, the mood was festive and fun. It wasn't like people were jealous of each other or nervous. It was really, we had a really good time. I prepared for this show. One of the things that I did was have breakfast with a friend who teaches high school English. We went through all of literature from Greek myth to African American literature. And one of the things he said when going over the gods was, oh, Prometheus, he's the god of fire. He's also the god of forethought. Now, the idea of a god of forethought, who would think? But I remembered it, and when they asked a very hard question. Here's another interesting thing. Ever since the game show scandals of the 1950s, every contestant on a game show gets a lawyer. And when I felt I had been treated unfairly by having my answer of biome counted as wrong, and the answer they gave was ecosystem, I said, lawyer? And the lawyer came over and he looked into it, and it turned out that I got that extra $200 because I complained. One confusing thing about the episode is that when I'm asked what animal is the mascot of the University of Georgia, I said UGA, which is sort of a nonsense sound unless you know that it stands for UGA, the University of Georgia. And while Bulldogs is the name of the mascot, UGA is the name of the actual dog. And I knew that. I couldn't remember the word bulldog, so I just blurted out UGA, and I got it right. Finally, how did I beat Ben at the best of 10 test of knowledge? Frankly, I just got a lot of questions that were hard that I knew the answers to. Pilgrim's Progress, the law that nullified the Missouri Compromise, the first woman Prime Minister of Canada. These are hard questions that I happen to know the answer to. So I got 8 and he got 5. It was a great day. I had a lot of fun.